Hi, my name is Joe. I'm an account manager for a digital marketing agency. I switched from using Google Drive to using Monday.com. For more reviews like this, click below. The business problems that both of these tools helped solve were number one, collaboration. Both tools obviously are really good for collaborating, making comments, commenting back, keeping things moving, so you don't have to kind of live in email world or have a meeting for every little thing that needs to happen. So both Drive, Google Drive, and Monday.com are great for just the collaboration, and that's the biggest reason we ended up using both of them. Monday.com is primarily a project management tool. It's fantastic for collaborating with teams, keeping projects moving, keeping them on budget, on schedule. It's got all the bells and whistles of all the any project management tool you would need. Tracking your time, all kinds of sharing options just to keep a project moving and complete it in an efficient manner. Google Drive, when I think of Google Drive, I think of the whole suite of products. There's Google Presentations, Google Sheets, Google Docs, and obviously the Drive, almost like a Dropbox where you can share files and save files in there. So when I think of Drive, I think of all the suite of products. I mean, in many ways, it replaces kind of the Microsoft versions of those with a little bit more efficiency. It's easy to use, free to sign up, easy to collaborate, easy to share things, sharing files or documents or sheets. So it replaces the need for many of the Microsoft tools in a simpler way for laymen. There's lots of options in the Microsoft suite that I honestly, frankly, don't use, and I just find Google easier to use and more intuitive. Yeah, starting out with Google Drive, it was extremely easy, extremely intuitive. Google does a great job with all their stuff. Really easy to get integrated, learn how to share, learn how to use different features in there. Really, it didn't take me long at all to get integrated and get it into my regular workflow. Monday.com took a little bit. It was pretty intuitive looking at it, but I ended up having to watch a tutorial video just to kind of get the scope of, where do I find my notifications? Where do I find my tasks? I don't think that's anything against the tool. I'm a little bit of a slow learn when it comes to things like that, but it is a more beefy tool with a lot more features and things like that. So you should expect a little bit of a learning curve with it, but all in all, it wasn't too bad. Both Monday.com and Google Drive are invaluable to me as a project manager. I use both of them on a daily basis. Monday.com as a project management tool just keeps everything moving, keeps the projects moving, keeps it on time, on budget. The Google Drive as well, the sharing of files really is probably the main thing that we use Drive for, and obviously the other suite of products that they have in there. The biggest need that both of these things are meeting is collaboration. For our team to basically, we're all digital, so we're not in the same room all the time. We're not in the same office all the time. We need to keep projects moving efficiently without having to do a big phone call meeting for every little thing that needs to happen, right? So yeah, that is the biggest need that both these tools are supplying.